Hi, everyone. Claire Wasserman here, author and founder of Ladies Get Paid, an educational platform and global community that is all about helping women level up professionally and financially. I am so excited you're here and that I get to introduce you to our new online platform. It is private, it is free. And if you are watching this because you're already part of it, excited you're here. And if you're watching this and you're not yet part of it, you definitely will be after this tutorial. Once you get added to it, you'll notice it kind of looks like Slack a little bit on the left-hand side. And in the middle, we've got a news feed. So let's begin here on the left-hand side. It can be a little overwhelming. What I love is this is called a space. Click that drop down. Now we've got channels. So you can decide how much you want to see all at once. Once you join, you will be added automatically to a number of channels, but most you'll have to join yourself. So let me just show you really quickly, let's scroll down. Let's go straight into the jobs space. So we've got one that's called looking for an introduction. So if you want to be connected to a person or a company, this is the place that you would go. You see on the upper right-hand side here, you can just click join the space and you'll be prompted, what kind of notifications do you want to get? Later on in this tutorial, we'll go a little bit more into depth in terms of customizing your notifications, but I love that this feature is right here. But let's go back to home. First thing that I would love for you to do is to create your profile. It's really easy. It's really straightforward. It's simple. It's just your picture, your name, your bio, maybe a title, your location. And if you want to go ahead and connect your email, your social handles, you can do that. Something that I think is really cool about this platform is you can notice when you look at my profile right here, you can see everywhere that I've posted. You can also see where I've commented, and you can see what spaces that I'm part of. So this is in my opinion, a very cool way to really get to know somebody. You also, when you create your profile, you can choose if you want to disable the option for people messaging you directly in the platform. So like I said before, this is pretty customizable. You'll also be placed in the getting started FAQ section. So if you want to read the code of conduct, and when I say if, you should read the code of conduct, there you go. And you can comment directly on there. I'd also love for you to come and say hello on the introductions channel. Let's go ahead and do that. So new post. And you can add a cover image, whether you want it to be stock footage, upload something. This could be your photograph. You could have a title that's optional, write whatever you want, and then you can attach a file. You can embed a video. Super, super easy. Let's see, I've got some prompts at the top. So you'll notice there's pinned posts. Sometimes they're at the top, sometimes they're on the right-hand side. And there we go, 12 minutes ago, Savannah, hello from North Carolina. You can hyperlink. So promote yourself. There's her website. I'm gonna like that. 20 minutes ago, we're going to like that. So I've noticed these ladies over here, they chose not to do a cover image. You can, if you want, again, up to you. Something that's fun right here. She chose not to do a title or cover image, but look, we've got that. We've got that little thing. You can also tag people. So just do the @ right there, just like any other social platform, so we can all stay connected. Now, at the heart of what we do is, yes, education, but I would say maybe the soul of what we do is our community. So let's take a look at the member directory right here. You can search. Well, let's just scroll. Let's just scroll real quick. Shannon, I'm going to click on Shannon. She is awesome. So her profile, she filled it out. That's great. She also connected her personal email. So there you go. She has not posted anything yet, but I see that she commented somewhere, and I see that she's part of 8 spaces. You can directly message. She's enabled that function, which is great. And it's easy. On the left-hand side, you're going to notice, look, all of my previous conversations have happened there. And here, this is very cool. So pay attention. Let's do a group chat for a second. So let's do Ashley and let's do Roselle. Test. Okay, let's go ahead and send that. Now I'm going to show you why this is so cool. See here on the right-hand side, I could invite people. I can add members directly, or this is very cool. I can take this link to this chat room and I can drop it into anywhere in Circle So the platform's called It's Circle, and invite people up to 50. So this is a great option for somebody who maybe wants to host a kind of informal meetup. Or maybe you're a coach and you want to have a kind of a group session. Go let people know in the public space, right? In the public channels, hey guys, here's my link. For the next 30 minutes, I'm hosting a little meetup. And if it's too loud, getting distracting, you can mute the room, you could leave the room. You also might want to put a description of the room or the name. That might help keep things organized for you. And like you can see here on the left-hand side, it keeps all of your messages. Now we've already joined Space, so you know how to do that. Let's look at posting within a space. But first, I'll begin here with our event calendar to make sure that you see it. We are going to always have this month's calendar posted on top. If you scroll down, you're going to be able to see, we've got an embedded calendar that you can register directly on there. And you can add it to your own calendar so you don't miss it. Something I think is very cool is general talks. So let's just go into this channel for a second. It is the channel that basically doesn't, you want to talk about something and there are no other channels that have that topic, come on over. I think we said this before, right? How do you do a new post? By the way, if you decide, you know what, I want to make this post, it makes more sense to put it in a different channel, there's a drop down, you can do it right there. Now, this is the part that's really friggin' cool. We have what's called the ladies room. So it is a video chat room. It looks like Google Hangout and it's open 24/7 and you just click to join. Let's see who's there. So this is not organized. It is really for remote co-working because we are very lonely. And by we, I'm going to say me. I miss seeing all your beautiful faces. Oh, look, there's me. So there's nobody else in this chat room. So that's a bit sad, but you can see me. And I'm going to just leave right here. So it's just a fun setting, a way to connect. And like I said, to host sort of informal meetup that way, but it's anybody who wants to join at any time. Something that I love also is our ability to pin posts to the different channels. So for example, if I'm in this personal finance channel, and you can see right here who the other members are, this is a really great networking tool. Notice on the right-hand side, we've got a lot of things pinned. So these are actually videos that we've hosted, webinars we've hosted that are specific to the personal finance topic. So let's say, debt, let's say there's a conversation happening around debt. Well, you can see here on the right-hand side, okay, we've got managing debt, the good, the bad, and the ugly webinar. If it is a locked webinar, and that'll have right now, this is actually locked, but you're looking at it from my screen, so I'm already in it. A locked webinar means you're going to need to pay for it. And so right here, it's going to pop up. You're going to pay for it and you never need to leave. You just watch it directly in this platform. And what is also very cool here is you can comment. And the reason I love this is let's say you comment today, and then in a month, somebody else watches the video and your comment was a suggestion, a question, a resource. And now this next person who watches it, they're going to be able to communicate with you and they can tag people. There we go. So it's a way to connect with other people based on the webinar that you've watched. And if you've already watched a webinar and you're not part of this platform, we're going to invite you to the platform so you can watch it here and really, continue to communicate with, yes, the people who took the webinar at the same time as you, but also people who watch it in the future. Speaking of videos, let's look at this video library real quick. This is a huge reason why we chose this platform, and it's because all of our content, and that is over 100 hours of content, it lives within this. So for example, let's just see, adapting to an online audience. I'm going to click on that. You notice right up here, there's that icon, or there should be an icon that shows that it's locked. You can see it over here, right? Okay. You can see who's watched it, who's part of this. You can watch the video directly. And if you want to upgrade, we've got an all access membership pass where, you don't have to pay for these individual webinars. You just pay once and you get access to every single webinar we've ever hosted and all the webinars that are coming up. And the last thing I want to talk about here, and it's very important, it's your notification settings. So let's go down, notifications. It is extremely customizable, which is Awesome. There are 3 different kinds of notifications that you can receive. They can be by email, they can be on your desktop, which is also called in-app, or if you have an iOS and you want to download the app, you can also get the notifications there. Something else that I really like is maybe some spaces you don't want to ever hear about, but some you do. For example, jobs. Let's say you're looking for a job. So you'd say, you know what? For everything here, I'm going to select, I'm never going to get notified for these channels, but for the jobs channel, I do want to be notified on everything. Or maybe I only want to be notified on, pinned posts. So you can kind of play around with that. Something else you're going to notice here, it says notify me with a weekly digest on Thursdays. So unless you opt out, you will receive every week a rundown of all the posts that were in the channel that you also decided to be in, right? So again, you're not going to get information from a channel that you have no interest in, right? Once you get those emails, I believe within the email, you can also click unsubscribe, but come back to the notifications and change things as they, make sense with your life. Super jazzed you're here. I mean, that's it. This is straightforward. It's simple. It's easy to use. It may take a minute for you to kind of learn the ropes, rewatch this video and listen, message me, right? I'm here for you. And again, just so excited that you are part of this community. We would not exist without you. We cannot exist without you. And excited to see how we all can grow together.